High stakes and heated rivalry. Springboks gear up for intense Twickenham Showdown against England. This weekend, the eyes of the rugby world will turn to Twickenham Stadium, where the Springboks are set to face England in what looks to be one of the most pivotal matches of their Northern Hemisphere tour. The game, scheduled for Saturday, 16th of November, stands out not only as a mid-tour highlight against a historically formidable opponent, but also as a contest loaded with emotional and strategic significance. The importance of this match is not lost on anyone, least of all Bok coach Rassie Erasmus, who has reportedly been planning the team's strategy for this particular showdown weeks in advance. Erasmus's preparations underline the magnitude of the encounter, especially coming off a vigorous 32-15 victory against Scotland and ahead of an upcoming game against Wales. Historical tensions add an extra layer of intensity to the upcoming game. Memories of past altercations, including last year's Rugby World Cup RWC semi-final incident involving players Tom Curry and Bongi Mbonambi, have stoked the fires of rivalry. Though Curry will not play due to concussion protocols, the Cantgate scandal still looms large, fueled by continuous media coverage and recent comments by former England captain Courtney Lawes in the Times. Lawes' remarks reflect a palpable, genuine antagonism between the teams, an element that the Boks might find advantageous. Known for their mental and physical fortitude, the South African team often thrives under pressure, turning opponents' emotional fervor to their own benefit, aiming to provoke mistakes and capitalize on lapses in discipline. Strategic moves by Erasmus include opting against the bomb squad tactic this week, instead favoring a more traditional 5-3 split on the bench and gearing the backline for an offensive strategy aimed at crossing the try line rather than settling for field goals. This approach is buttressed by the selection of heavy hitters like locks R.G. Snyman and Eben Etzebeth, who will be starting together for the first time, adding an intriguing dynamic to the game. Weather conditions might play a role, with forecasts predicting rain, which has brought particular attention to Bok fly half Manny Libok, known for his nuanced tactical kicking, but also his struggles in wet conditions. Despite past criticisms, Erasmus's confidence in Libok's skills, especially his ability to manage the game's tactical demands, signals a solid game plan from the Springboks. Facing an England team possibly emboldened by recent narrow defeats, and under the continued leadership of coach Steve Borthwick, the game is anticipated to be a closely fought battle. Borthwick's England, although under pressure, has shown resilience and tactical growth, relying heavily on a strong kicking game and rapid defensive plays. As much as strategy and history will influence the day, the emotional undercurrents and personal grudges harboring within both teams will inevitably bring an additional edge to the showdown. It is these components that make this more than just a game. It is a chapter in a long, storied rivalry that both sets of players and fans relish. With both teams facing off with something to prove, Saturday's contest at Twickenham is poised to be a gripping encounter filled with tactical intrigue, raw physicality, and the heart-pounding drama that only rugby at this level can offer. As the game unfolds, it will undoubtedly add another memorable installment to the rich, competitive legacy between England and South Africa. Thank you for choosing Satori News.